Y'all already know what it is. I'm sure you do. January 10th, live show. I'll explain all this later. Tap in, tap in, tap in. Earlier, I had something that happened to me. And it made me think about it. It made me think today. Okay? I know people are like, how does he run out of stuff? How does he run out of stuff to say? How does he run out of these things? I don't know. A lot of times this stuff just comes to me. It does. It just comes to me. And I feel like today was one of them days, you know, I had a conversation earlier that kind of put me in a mood today. And I said, you know what? That's what we're going to talk about tonight. And true enough, here we are. So I want to talk about the speed in a relationship, right? Or even just the foundation of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who has the control in a relationship? Not even in the control, but the pace of it, you know? And a lot of times people don't understand how much power they have. All right. You have the right to determine the speed of your relationship. Your timeline in most cases should be a non-negotiable boundary. Okay. And but that person in return, when you tell them their boundary, they have the right to either accept that boundary and still try to work on it, or go ahead on and move around. You got to stop letting other people set the pace of what you want, though. All right. Sometimes people will try to rush you because that's what they feel. That's what they want. That's what they desire. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to, it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, I don't want to say that they're disrespecting your comfort zone. They just feel like at their age, whatever age that they're at, and whatever space that they're in life, they don't have the time to sit around and play games and wait in line and wait for you to figure out if you want to be with them or the next person or not. No, a lot of times people will put their boundaries on the table right then and there. Listen, I'm on some serious shit. I'm on some serious stuff. I don't want to be sitting here waiting around until that dude messes up or that woman messes up and now you want to notice me. No, I come through the door and let you know exactly what it is from the jump. If I like you and I want to get to know you, I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to sit around here and play around with you and hope that, you know, it falls on my lap. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to stall me, if you're trying to stop my progression, if you're trying to stop whatever it is, whatever we can feel, whatever I can feel, whatever we going to try to accomplish, then I could tell you right now, it ain't going to work. I'm not somebody, listen, speaking on me, speaking for me. I'm not speaking for nobody else. I'm going to speak for me. I'm not the type to wait in line. I will give you, trust me, I said this before, I will give you a grace period. No doubt about it. I will give you a grace period. I will give you time to sort it out, to figure it out. I will give you that. But after a while, it's like, yeah, I'm not waiting around. And plus, when they say, you know, relations, when they say relations compromise things, right? And I wasn't too privy to that at first. When they say relationships compromise things, it does. It does. Relationships will definitely sex will definitely compromise and speed things up faster than you want it to. Like if you are in the moment with somebody, and y'all just taking it slow, y'all just relaxing, but then y'all start having sex. Sex speeds up feelings, it speeds up emotions, it speeds up the timeline. You might not be expecting it to go that fast, but it does speed things up. I always tell people, if you come through the door and you're grown man, you're grown woman ish, and you have a plan and you want a relationship and you want this and you want that, you got to set the tone. Your actions is going to set the tone. You can't be out here leading people on and telling people this and that. You like them and you want to be involved and da 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 da. And even though y'all having relations and the relations might be good, but you can't lead people on and have them thinking that you all for them without a title or with a title. They still want to believe that, damn, all these years, all this time we known each other. You know what I'm saying? They want to know that you're sincere. And sometimes people are not sincere. People are not sincere. They will say whatever it is to get your mind wandering and then understand it. Now, there are some things as a fast track and a slow burn. A fast track can work. Both parties got to be mature. You know what I'm saying? Both parties got to know exactly what they want. They got to be on the same page. They got to give it all. You know what I'm saying? Fast track is y'all already together. Y'all already been with each other. Y'all already intimate. Y'all already, you know what I'm saying? Buying each other gifts. And you know what I'm saying, spending all the time, y'all moving fast, y'all jump through the levels. Cool. Fast track. Slow burn, in most cases, what some people have. You're slowing it down, you're building a foundation, you're learning each other, you're getting to know each other. And here's the thing: there's a pro and con to both of those things. Slow burn is going slow. Somebody might lose interest, because somebody is moving faster than the other one in their mind. You know, so if you constantly with somebody and they constantly pushing you off to the left, they you know, you might be a intimate, sensual person. They might not be. They might have went through a healing process and they needed to heal, and they might not be on an intimate level yet for that person. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like people out here ain't waiting until, you know. No, they are people, but there are some people out here who are not waiting. They will play the slow burn game with you, but their attention won't stop being elsewhere. What I mean by that is they will start spinning their mind like they're here, they're with you, they riding with you. But they gonna spend their time and attention somewhere. Just because y'all ain't fucking don't mean they ain't fucking. I'ma just put it out there. They will probably wait, because there is a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. So they might wait. Slow burn. They playing the slow burn game with you. They might wait on you. But that don't mean that they waiting elsewhere. Okay. Then you have people that have been playing ring around the rosy for years with each other. What I mean by that is they like each other. They want to be together. They've probably had relations. They fell out, whatever the case is, but they always know that they'll always have a spot in each other's lives. So they'll play that game too. Like, I don't want to see you with nobody else, but I don't really want you either. But in the meantime, until I do want you, I'm a go do me. But when you start trying to do you, now I got a problem, because you playing in my face when you supposed to be waiting on me type shit. I had a situation with a female, and we fell out some years ago. And we ended up getting back on track with each other, but it was like we couldn't pull it together, because I think a lot of hurt and resentment was still there. So we never had a chance to get on track. You know what I'm saying? And it was a bunch of lead-ons. One day I want you, next day I don't want you. One day I want you around, next day I don't want you around. It was just irritating in a sense. And then you end up saying bad words to each other, cursing each other out. And you know what I'm saying? You get to feeling bad because you know that ain't your style. That ain't the person you are. You just want the pace to go the way that you want the pace to go. You don't want to stand and wait in line and get told how many dudes or how many women this person can get, and that shit's annoying. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't draw people in. All it do is piss people off, especially if it's me. If it's me, I'm gonna be pissed off. Don't play them games with me because I'm liable to say and do some shit that's really gonna fuck with your mental, and that's just real shit. You know what I'm saying? I think at the door though, you have to communicate your desired speed. I want to take it slow. I really ain't trying to go in a relationship right now, but I do want a relationship. I mean, we can fuck, but I really don't want you to see nobody else. You know, I don't really want you to see nobody else, but we can't be together right now, but I don't want you with nobody else. You can only deal with me type shit. But it's like, hold up, why are we doing that? We might as well just be together. Make it make sense. I think a lot of times people make a mistake and start rushing for romance. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, they having a good time, they get a vibe. There's a lot of people that fall in like easily. There's a lot of people that fall in love easily. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people are waiting to see if they ready for commitment. A lot of people can't jump into some high stakes because they haven't done their self-work. They haven't, healed and did the work themselves. You got to ask yourself, is your controller charged? Are you ready to step into that world? Because relationships is a different thing. Is your money right? You know what I'm saying? All that emotional baggage from your exes, is that healed? You honestly can't be out here still entangled with your baby daddies or your exes or the dudes, the women that's trying to get with you and trying to find something new. It never works. You might have some dudes out here who might be cool being the side dude and knowing that you ain't serious and y'all just mess. You might have dudes and women that are cool with that. But when you step into something, you got to be prepared for the commitment that you are demanding. If I'm gonna tell you, I'm the type, I'm not waiting around. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not. I want what I want when I want it, because I feel like at 39, I've earned that. I've earned that right to know exactly what it is I want. And it's cool if you ain't on what I'm on. That's great. That's cool. I respect that. At least you gave me a choice and you let me know what it was. But a lot of times people won't let you know what it was. They'll lead you on, get what they can get out you, and then move around on to the next. That's a problem. All right. Dead controller is what I call that, because that means you start becoming a passenger in your own life, because you don't know what somebody else is dictating your relationship and when y'all can be together and how y'all can be together. You are a passenger in your own life and you need to fix that. All right. Relationships need intention, not just organic flow. Flow requires direction. You got to have a plan, and you got to know exactly what it is. Flow needs you need a direction. Flow goes in a way. It goes. So you got to have effort behind that. I'm ready for the next level is what you got to tell yourself, but then you got to have that talk. You can't just wake up and say, you know what? We go together or we are together. But y'all ain't had that talk. So now you just assuming at this point. You don't let the game come to you. I'm Kobe. I'm Mike. I'm Kawhi. I'm Lamar Jackson. I make shit happen. I don't sit around and just wait. I make shit happen. I don't know. A lot of these dudes don't know what the fuck they want, but not me. I know exactly what I want, and I'm gonna go get it every time, every single time. And it don't matter if it take me years, months, whatever. I'm gonna get it, because that's who I am. It's a hustler in me. I'm gonna get it. I ain't never waiting for the game to come to me. I don't operate like that. I feel like a lot of times I influence the game in a different way. Like, if you gonna be with me, you gonna be with me. We not gonna play these little immature ass games. We not gonna argue and curse at each other back and forth. I'm the type that I will, when we start doing that type of stuff, I'm gonna give you a couple of days to reevaluate your mind, because you obviously done lost it. So I'm the type to step back in the cut and let you rock. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you rock. I'll let you talk to yourself. I'll let you be mad, whatever. And we'll come back and regroup in a couple of days and see where we at. Sometimes people are just stuck in not knowing what they want. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are stuck and don't know what they want. You know, they'll let things like long distance, or, you know, a person's work schedule or school schedule or number of kids they got interfere in what could actually be for you. You wouldn't know it, because my thing is, to get what you never had, you got to do what you never did. So I think, like I said last week, the week before last, you got 6 weeks to learn some type of seriousness with me. Like, I'm not wasting your time. You're not gonna waste my time. I'm not a time waster. A lot of times people you got to take initiative. You got to know what you want to do, because sometimes a person might get comfortable with everything y'all got going on. Y'all fucking, y'all spending time, y'all dating, y'all doing y'all big one. So a lot of times you got to initiate the shit. This is where you come to putting yourself in a position to win. You know, you got to move the relationship forward, because if you don't, it might not never get done. Plain and simple. You step back, but that's a double-edged sword, because you step back when you realize that you're doing all the lifting, you're doing all the conversating, you're doing all the planning, you doing all the you putting in all the effort, they ain't doing shit. So sometimes you got to stop doing these things just to slow down, just to see if they missed, if they cared about, if, you know what I'm saying, that your effort is noticed, because a lot of times it don't be noticed until it's stopped. So again, you letting the game come to you. You measuring their effort. Stop initiating the next 2 dates, right? For example, let's see if they step it up and they come up with a, you know what I'm saying? Stop waiting on one party to come up with everything. Don't plan the date. Don't plan the next date. Let them do it. Don't say shit about a date. Let them do it. Let's see where the interest really lies at. You know what I'm saying? You got to test reciprocity without being manipulative. All right. So let's plan something. Don't initiate the first phone call. Don't initiate the first text. It's cool just to test the waters and see exactly where y'all stand. And people will show you. Once you get to seeing what they'll show you. Real shit. You can align the speeds too, though. There's a such thing as compromising, going both y'all, some person want to slow down, the other person want to speed up. There's a spot of meeting in the middle. You know what I'm saying? There is some kind of sweet spot, some type of common ground that you guys can figure out and meet in the middle and figure out how do we measure this so we're both getting what we want? Because I'm not giving in to just what you want and I'm getting none of what I want. No, we're not doing that. But I do believe in compromise. I do believe in negotiation. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a shared comfortable pace where we both are getting the things that we want. We're not moving too fast. You know, I got kids, you work, blah, 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 all this shit. So we respect the rhythm. We find a common ground. We find a shared tempo. I can't meet with you on this day, but I'm willing to meet with you on this day. I can't really answer my phone to after this time, but when I do answer my phone after this time, we'll be able to talk without interruption because we're figuring out that communication. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. You know, we can meet up on this day. Let's keep this day going. No matter what changes, let's make this happen because we don't know the type of work and effort that somebody put in to make this day happen. So got to look at that too. If you rush into commitment without doing the work, you are a liability. What I mean by that is the relationship hits a crisis and you can't handle the conflict because you rushed into it. You realize it's too late and your control is already going dead because you didn't charge it up. Figure it out. If you want to rush, you want to rush. If you want to go exclusive, you want to go exclusive. Can't nobody fault you for that. That's your pace. But you got to make sure that both of y'all on the same page. Everybody ain't going to get their way. I don't like being one-sided. I mean, we can figure it out and find common ground. Let's be adults. Let's talk. We ain't got to curse each other out, hang up on each other, block each other, do all that other goofy ass, immature, young ass shit. We can have a conversation about adults because that's what adults are supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Preparation prevents panic. You can't panic off something that you already prepared for. You know? There's a moment of opportunity in this shit. You just got to get up and you just got to get it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get it. Straight up. Pace yourself. Take your time. You don't have to move extra fast. You don't have to move extra slow. You can just set up and find that sweet spot. And if a person is laying down the ground rules, especially when y'all put sex in it, because that complicates things sometimes. Y'all might have it in y'all mind. We just gonna get to know each other. We gonna hang out. We're not gonna be with feelings involved, blah, blah, blah. And then y'all start having relations. Now you got that work put in on you. Now it's okay. We having a different conversation now. I don't want to let you go. I want you around. I need you around. I don't want to share you with nobody else. I don't want you with nobody else. We need to figure this out. Now the whole script has changed because it's feelings. As much as people try to say sex don't complicate feelings, that's bullshit. It does. It really does. You could start off, we just friends, end up having relations, and now y'all in a whole relationship. I've seen it. I've been through it. You know, you don't even know what the hell happened or how it happened. It just happened. Pacing yourself is the ultimate sign of respect for your own boundaries and your partner's reality. Success in dating comes from being prepared for any speed. Like me, I'm prepared for any speed. Slow, fast, in the middle, compromise. I'm prepared for it all because I've been through just about every part of a relationship you can be in. I've been there. So I'm pretty prepared for it in a sense. Doesn't mean I don't hit road bumps. It doesn't mean I don't make mistakes. It doesn't mean I don't fuck up, because I do. I fuck up. The real explanation for tonight is this. The best way to control the game is to control your own preparation. All right? Don't worry about whether it's fast or slow. Don't worry about that. Just make sure the boundaries are clear. All right? Your intentions are honest. So even if somebody ain't on the same pace as you, it's okay. They got time to work that up. You got time to slow it down for them to catch up. Because true partnership is we gonna rise up together. We gonna come together. We gonna push together. We gonna grind together. All right. And that's what's gonna keep that controller fully charged when you step up to the game of love. Real shit. Now, I just want y'all to take everything that I've been saying these last few weeks and go win, because I believe in you. I do. I believe in seeing love flourish. Love ain't a game, man, but it's fun. Love can definitely be fun. It's not fun when you get your heart broke. It's not fun when people play games with you. It's not fun when people use you as a sex toy and you really want more. It's not fun. January 10th, man, live in Chicago. I got My first show. It's gonna be a hell of a show. If anybody knows me, I'm a very entertaining dude. So I want to have a ball. I want to have fun. Tickets are on sale right now. I will post the link at the end of this video. Tickets go on sale. I need everybody to tap in. Go ahead on and spend that $10. You spend more than that on weed. Straight up. So do your thing. Do your big one, man. I ain't get on here. Tomorrow is Sunday. We're going to be doing a recap. Talk about everything that we talked about this week. We're going to be doing a recap. Y'all already know what this is. I will see y'all when I see y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. It's the recap. January 10th, man. I'm going to leave y'all with this before I get on up out of here. You ready? I'll explain all this later live. It ain't just a moment. It is the moment. See you soon.